Well, this was our last full day on the canal. We backed out of Mély-le-Château a little bit before 9 and made it to the first lock at 9 where the lockkeeper was supposed to be there at 9, but he wasn't. He arrived about 25 minutes late, which started a series of delays for the rest of the morning. But pleasant nevertheless, very pleasant in fact. And in one of the locks, Sasha and Stephanie were playing with this very, very tame cat. And then we took on a little bit of water in Mély-le-Ville. And you could have seen there the hose pipe, and then kept motoring down the river and the canals until what happened was that at about 11:45, the lockkeepers knock off for lunch for 1 hour, and we got stuck at a lock. And we had arranged with Michel, he was still around in the region, to meet us for lunch, but further down. So we had to make a quick change of plans. This is where we had to stop, I believe. It was a pretty nice place anyway. And it had a bollard to tie on to. This is where we were, and Michel showed up in his car. And we had a delicious lunch. Sorry for my cough. I have a bad cough. We had a delicious lunch, and then we left Michel's car there at the lock, and he stepped onto the boat with us for the last leg to Vermenton. Of course, we had to wait until 1 when the lockkeeper came back. And you keep on going down 2 or 3 more locks, and eventually you turn off the Canal de Nivernais and onto the Canal the Vermenton branch, okay, which is about 4 kilometers long, 2 locks, and eventually you reach the little port of Vermenton, where we had to deliver the boat by 9 o'clock the next morning. And as the locks don't open before 9, that meant we had to be there, as I said, in the previous evening before 7, when the locks actually close also. So here we are arriving at Vermenton. We locked up, finished, turned off all engines, and that was basically the end of our trip. We spent the night there, of course, and next morning at 9 o'clock, we delivered the boat in perfect condition. It was really well worth it. And I think well worth repeating also. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. Bye.